Today's horoscope, Virgo June 12, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. Early today, the full moon can stir up revelations, affording you the opportunity to deal with whatever comes into full view head on. This lunation occurs in your home and family sector, prompting you to address a family or personal matter if you've been overly focused on your work or external responsibilities. Imbalances become glaring in. And you recognize the need for improved time and energy management as well as a better work-life balance. Observe and take your time before jumping to conclusions. Wait for things to calm down before taking action, but pay particular attention to the issues that emerge now. If you've been overextending yourself, you need to find ways to get more rest, or you may need to do some catch-up work with family or around the home. Today's Mercury-Venus transit is ideal for self-expression, social confidence, and a more positive personal outlook. You're coming across very well, and others easily warm up to your ideas and follow along with your plans. It's a good time for informal learning, teaching, and guiding. Get ready for the enthusiasm of the full moon in Sagittarius today. All full moons have an orb of influence for 2 days prior and 4 days after. This lunation spotlights your solar house of home, domesticity, and real estate and will significantly draw your attention here. A partner may decide it's time to move, redecorate your living space, renovate, or even allow one of your parents to join you. If single, use this energy to transform your living space into a sanctuary of art and laughter. It's time to get serious about your plans to do so. Be prepared for a new challenge that will come from above you in the hierarchy. You may just need to stay out of your supervisor's path or maybe stay far away from the office soap opera. Getting serious about your health and be an enjoyable process if you remember to do so gradually. Remember to slowly increase the amount of exercise you get, and to introduce new activities gently. Try to adjust your eating habits by making small changes, but make these changes. If you want to reduce dairy, for example, first give up certain forms that you won't really miss, like cheese on your sandwich. You will notice your awareness rising with every decision you make. Welcome to the invigorating and helpful essence of this day. Wise vibration. Whatever you have on your agenda, working as a part of a team is the key to being successful. This influence favors group projects, and if it has been a while since you've connected in this way with others, today is the day to turn this around. If you are usually in a leadership role, take the time to communicate with your staff and to understand the dynamics of the team. This will bring rewards to everyone involved. Just as the sun is spending his first full day on his own in your career sector after Jupiter left yesterday, ending a nearly 13-month push for professional growth and expansion, he is being confronted by a full moon in your home and family sector. This is something that at some point during the sun's month-long visit each year will always put your work and life balance to the test, though in the heart of the working week this will make anything out of balance more transparent. As you can't change what you can't see, and with Jupiter gone there is a chance to take your foot off the gas. This can be an opportunity to tweak things. Ahead of the moon's return to your romantic sector tomorrow, today's full moon and its work and life balance reminder couldn't come with better timing. In the heart of the working week, but a day after the professional gods send out a call to take your foot off the gas, for both sides of life's fence, this is a timely reminder, and especially ahead of romantically charged lunar vibes that will need to compete with the working week. Daily planetary overview. Today marks a powerful and meaningful turning point as the full moon rises in Sagittarius, bringing a 6-month lunar cycle to a close. Full moons are always moments of culmination and clarity, and with Sagittarius at the helm, this one invites you to reflect on your personal growth, your leaps of faith, and the ways you've stepped outside of your comfort zone. Think back, where were you 6 months ago? What dreams were just taking root? Sagittarius energy is expansive, bold, and truth-seeking. Maybe you took a risk by starting a new job, diving into a course of study, planning a journey, or simply allowing yourself to dream a little bigger than usual. Even if things didn't go exactly to plan, it's likely that you learned something essential about yourself, and that, in itself, is a form of success. Now that the lunar cycle is reaching its peak, it's a perfect time to celebrate how far you've come. Give yourself credit for the ways you've grown, even if they feel small. We often underestimate our progress because we're too close to see it. So today, try something different, talk about it. Whether with a close friend, a loved one, or even through journaling, express what this chapter has meant to you. Ask someone, have you noticed anything different about me lately? You might be surprised by their insights. Others are likely already noticing your energy shift. Right now, you're radiating optimism and self-assurance and people are responding to it. Wet. Her in your personal life or professional circles, your positive outlook is drawing admiration and respect. You're coming across as capable, thoughtful, and ready to take on the next challenge, and others are naturally gravitating toward your light. This full moon might also bring good news your way. It could arrive in the form of a message, an invitation, or a meaningful acknowledgement of your efforts. Maybe a project you've worked on finally gains traction. Maybe someone you admire reaches out with praise. Or maybe something you'd nearly given up on begins to blossom unexpectedly. Trust that the seeds you've planted are finding fertile ground. Financially, this can be a very promising period, especially if you're thinking about how to use your resources more intentionally. If you've been considering making an investment, whether that's financial, educational, or emotional, this is a good time to seek guidance and weigh your options. People around you are likely to be honest and helpful. If you're speaking with a bank advisor, business partner, or mentor, you'll find their advice surprisingly aligned with your long-term interests. That said, this isn't a time to rush into anything blindly. Sagittarius encourages vision, but it also warns against reckless optimism. So yes, dream big, but balance those dreams with a thoughtful plan. Form a clear strategy. Focus on ventures that align with your deeper purpose, rather than getting pulled into distractions or trends that don't trull. Why resonate? Revisit something you once put on hold. An old passion project, an idea you shelved for another time. Today might be the day to bring it back into the light. You're in a strong position to breathe new life into something that still matters deeply to you. And let's not forget your well-being. This full moon also supports holistic growth. Physical activity, time in nature, or even just a moment of silence with your thoughts can bring the clarity and calm you need. Taking care of your body and mind right now amplifies everything else you do. So ask yourself, where do I feel most aligned right now? What risks have paid off and what lessons came from the ones that didn't? Full moons ask us to reflect, release, and realign. You don't have to have it all figured out, but you do have to keep moving forward. If any of this speaks to your current experience, take a moment to reflect and, better yet, share it. Have you noticed a theme in your life over the last 6 months that's final? Come full circle. Are you standing at the edge of something new? Drop a comment and let others know. You never know how your journey might mirror someone else's or spark a conversation that lights the way. This full moon is a reminder, you've come far. And there's even more ahead. The sky isn't the limit, it's just the beginning.